Governor Sarah Palin.
Baby, I got plans tonight you don't know nothing about. I've been sitting around way too long trying to figure you out. But you say that you're coming.
Go, Boston! Thank you so much for letting me be here. Thank you. God bless you. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you. Woo! Being in the Bay State, I am so glad to be here. Thank you so much, Boston. Let me ask you, Massachusetts, do you love your freedom? Okay, here's what we do then. If you love your freedom, then we think of that. And we will do that now. Those of you who have served in the past or presently serving our great United States military, raise your hand. We're going to salute you and we thank you and we say, God bless you. Thank you. Thank you so much, sincerely. Good to be in Boston. We've got the Sox, you've got the Celtics, you got the Bruins, you've got the Patriots. And of course, the original site of the original Tea Party. I love Boston. Spent a lot of time here doing some kids hockey stuff, and the guy wouldn't know me from Adam, but I had the privilege once of meeting Ruzioni, and he just representing the great spirit of this part of our land, a hard worker, a patriotic American. It was great to meet him. And my husband, Todd Palin, is here today, wherever Todd is. He's over there. So for Todd, as a former first dude of Alaska, you know, part of his official duties would be having tea with the first ladies across the nation. So I asked him, well, is this kind of tea party much to your liking too, right, Todd? He's happy being here too. Perfect time to come together in Beantown. It's the day before tax day, the day that the tax man cometh on top of tax cuts expiring, in the town that the sons of liberty call home. Now, Bostonians have never been afraid to stand up and speak out for principles that they believed in. Shoot, look what Massachusetts did in January. You shook up the United States Senate. Boston, if anyone knows how to throw a tea party, it is you. And folks, we need your voice now more than ever. Americans now spend 100 days out of the year working for government before we even start earning money for ourselves, for our families, for our small businesses. 100 days out of the year. Goldberg just wrote that we are now headed toward being a country where instead of the people deciding how much money our government has, no, now it's our government deciding how much money the people can have. And that's backwards, and we're going to turn that around. It is time to remind them that government should be working for us. We should not have to work for the government. That's why there are more and more patriots every day standing up and speaking out. These hardworking, good, equality and liberty-loving, good, everyday Americans ready to take our country back, ready to shake things up. Those of you who won't sit down and shut up, you're sounding the warning bell, just like what happened in that midnight run. And just like with that original Tea Party back in 1773, independents who decided to stand up and speak out because we see what's on the horizon. We see what is at stake here. And this isn't about party machines. It's not about titles or power struggles within. It's not about dividing America. And it is not about one individual politician. This is about the people. This is the people's movement. So the people in Boston and all across the U.S. were sending a message to Washington that come November, that big government, big debt, Obama, Pelosi, Reid spending spree, that they're their little children, we're here to take care of you. That agenda is over. We're voting them out. We're going to tell them you're fired. Because they just don't get it. They just don't get it. They think that we can borrow and tax more and spend more and get us out of this problem. And no, they're obviously digging us into a deeper, darker hole, and that is insane. With their new record-busting $3.8 trillion federal budget and their $1 trillion plus Obamacare scheme that they had rammed through, which is the mother of all unfunded mandates, to talk now of that huge energy tax on all of us via their cap and tax scheme coming down the pike. No, to keep borrowing and spending and inventing these big new government programs with enormous price tags. It makes no sense. There is no way to pay for any of this except to see your taxes rise. Either the states or the Fed will have to raise taxes, digging us further into debt, selfishly sticking our kids and our grandkids with the bill. And that is stealing from them. It is stealing opportunity in this land of opportunity. It's immoral, it's not right, and we're not going to stand for it anymore. Because see, all of this makes us more beholden to foreign countries. It makes us less secure. It makes us less free. And I'm not calling anyone un-American, but the unintended consequences of these actions, the results are un-American. Is that what Barack Obama meant when he promised the nation that they would fundamentally transform America? He warned us with a playbook that sure seems to me like it's all Alinsky all the time. Is this what their change is all about? I want to tell them, nah, we'll keep clinging to our Constitution and our guns and religion, and you can keep the change. Because the voters are coming. Now, we've all learned a lot of lessons, I think, in this last year. I don't want anybody to feel bad if they had supported some of those on the left in that last election, because how would a lot of folks have known? We had a complicit media that did not do its job completely. Some tried, but some did not. Not vetting the candidates, all the intentions there. Now, don't feel bad, though, because most Americans were busy. We're busy living our lives and raising our families and running our businesses. So how were some to know? But now we do know. That's the point. Now we do know. We know what the problem is, and now we're going to fix the problem. Now, we've told them that we don't like their plans. We've told them in polls and protests and special elections, and instead of listening to us, though, what do? They keep lecturing. They keep apologizing for us, speaking down to us, and they're dividing America. Now, we have decided that they can no longer decide what is best for us, even if we don't like it, even if we can't afford it, even if what they're doing makes no sense. They seem to want to say, well, we're going to do it anyway because, to borrow their catchphrase, their warning bell, they had said, well, yes, we can. We need to tell them that no, just because you can does not mean you should.